jetzt funktionieren. Ich habe, also Leute, die sich das jetzt angucken, aber am Anfang Schwierigkeit, war keine Stimme da, es war kein Untertitel da, und die Entscheidungsfelder waren immer das gleiche, Choice, Blank. Ich dachte am Anfang, das wäre jetzt vielleicht so, ne? Aber dann immer nur der Choice Blank. Dann habe ich das Let's Play abgebrochen und habe jetzt nochmal geschaut, was da ja nicht ging. Und dann bin ich auf Einstellung gegangen bei Sprachen, habe das so alles eingestellt und dann bin ich immer zurückgegangen. Und dann habe ich nochmal, und da stand da, die Sprachen aktualisieren. Dann habe ich die aktualisiert. Jetzt habe ich nochmal angefangen und da stand das auch gleich auf Deutsch, dass die Entscheidungen, naja, die Entscheidung halt, meine Story da, also ihr wisst schon, am Anfang, also beim vorigen Let's Play stand es ja noch alles auf Englisch. Jetzt hoffe ich, dass es funktioniert. Ich mache einfach mal weiter. Genau, deine Entscheidung bestimmt den Verlauf dieser Spielreihe. Die Geschichten hängen davon ab, wie du spielst. Da stand vorher alles auf Englisch. Was ja... Und da haben wir es endlich. Oh. Jetzt können wir das genießen.
My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever.
Gut, vorhin war hier nichts zu sehen, ne?
Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman. But they would not be the last.
Ich habe die Schrift auch ein bisschen größer gemacht für Leute, die nicht Augenschmerzen kriegen.
And with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win a game, one would be happy.
Oh, jetzt steht da Wayne Tower. Vorhin hieß, stand da Casino.
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
We all wear masks in public. Every day is 1,000 little performances.
Perhaps, but some are more encompassing than others.
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing, meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone.
Okay.
The Bat computer can intercept his communications.
Haken, ansehen. Morris Mobiltelefon. Was ist hier alles so? Achso, Mori kann ich mir angucken. Das ist hier der Dicke hier mit der Brille und den chinesischen Dreiecksbart. Hier ist ein Roulette-Tisch. Wir wissen, ne, wie das geht. Einmal drehen und dann... Hier ist ein Sicherheitsdienst. Naja, müssen wir uns jetzt nicht alle angucken. Sind wir so. Wir sagen, wir hacken das gleich mal, das Mobiltelefon.
Al, I'm hacking into Mori's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this?
Zocken.
I figured you went to fancier casinos.
Sind ja nicht mein Typ.
But you're not my type.
Excuse me?
No, really, I've got pretty specific tastes.
Get over yourself, Bruce. I was just trying to be friendly.
Diese kleine schnappt es.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Yes.
Are you always this rude?
Bruce. Nein.
You think your
Treffen wir uns
gibberish
draußen?
intimidates me?
How about we go back to my place?
Wait, what?
I'll call my driver. Meet me outside.
You're a piece of... Excuse me.
Erhöht war ein Angebot.
No one threatens me in my own casino.
Habt ihr jetzt total verwirrt?
It's time to leave.
For you, an easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead? Now, let's get started.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
So, jetzt geht wieder die gute Action los.
Al, let go.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves.
Ich hab nichts gemacht.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
Anziehen. Oh ja, das sexy Kostüm. Gleich rüberziehen.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Immer diese Ladebildschirme, das dauert ja. DB Rebell, einschlafen. Komm jetzt hier. Oh.
Please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this!
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the very
Okay,
nature of our existence. The mere pondering of
Ansehen, Kassenraum.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Gut. Machen wir das doch mal, wa? Hier sind die... Achso. Hier sind die Geiseln. Können wir uns nicht angucken. Wir wissen, wie sie aussehen. Ablenken.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
Remember,
Hinter dir.
choose your words carefully, Maury. You only have so many fingers. It'll be that much harder to count your blood. But don't think you can just stall. I will get bored. You won't like that. I'm losing patience, Maury.
Oh, ich gucke
Are you
mal kurz.
expecting a hint? Give me an answer.
Muss ich hier was machen?
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables. How should I deploy when we're inside? I'm relying on your eyes and ears.
Führen Sie
What's
ein...
the best course of action?
Ah, das ist eure, also die Zuschauerentscheidung. Führen Sie einen Frontangriff durch oder Frontalangriff durch oder setzen Sie Tränengas ein. Was wollen wir machen? Tränengas einsetzen oder einen Frontalangriff? Aber ich persönlich wäre für Tränengas. Bei Frontalangriff könnten vielleicht ein paar Geiseln verletzt werden. Gut, Tränengas ist auch nicht besser, aber das brennt nur ein bisschen in den Augen und das war's auch. Aber ein Frontalangriff, ja. So, eure Entscheidung. Ich warte. Zwei Zuschauer sind da. Zuschauer. Also, Leute, drückt in die Tasten. Ich bin für B. Okay, setzen Sie Tränengas ein. Und der gute Darius auch für Tränengas. Alles klar, dann mache ich das.
We
Und zack.
need a distraction. Find
Ja.
a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
Hallo erstmal, Dario.
You're completely insane!
No, I don't believe that's it.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
Hi. Schlagen zusammen, bla bla bla. Enterhaken, bitte. Hä, ich hab da gedrückt. Also meine Taste, ja, das war ich nicht. So, nochmal. So. Oh, das habe ich vorhin auch immer.
Batman!
Ja,
You're
so
ahead
heiße
of
ich.
schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage. Shoot the hostage!
Ankergeisel, Ankerwaffe. Boah. Oh, ist der geil. Duff.
Hiya, Bats. The Batman clearly isn't using his head.
Na klar.
Break it open.
With pleasure.
Was ist denn jetzt hier überhaupt mit Tränengas hier? Ihn festbinden, ihn schocken, festbinden.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city. Now I'm back.
All you scum are the same. Only thing that changes is the mask.
Spoken like a man who sees the world in black and white. Allow me to broaden your spectrum. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy. I don't see much evidence of that. I expected more of a battle from you, Batman. Something longer. More of a match of wits. While my men mop up what passes for law enforcement in this town. It would have been a little hard to deal with you both.
So, ich muss hier was machen. Ich guck die ganze Zeit, was der labert.
Now. Oh, you have to be kidding. Clever. But not smart enough.
Doch.
Let me show you how it was done back in the day. Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Oh, was muss ich denn da rauskriegen?
Follow
Okay.
the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Die Stromleitung führt nach unten. Ah, da ist er ja auch schon. Das war knapp. Oh, ist der Batman schön.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war. Why wouldn't you just let him die?
You thought that stunt with Maury would cover your escape. I wanted to show you I could save him and still catch you. I don't have to compromise.
You haven't caught me yet. Nothing I've seen so far suggests you will.
Kommt jetzt einfach Roundhouse. Nur bei dem anderen stand Body Slam. Aber das war mir jetzt auch wurscht.
But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Oh ja, Rätsel lösen. Das mag ich ja sehr. Aber ihr könnt mir ja dabei helfen. Hm.
should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
Oh. Der gute Batman guckt sehr, sehr skeptisch. Und das bin ich auch. Wer ist die? Naja, werden wir gleich sehen. The Waller, die sieht auf jeden Fall sehr, 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 sehr mysteriös und streng aus. Kann man der vertrauen, was meint ihr? Ich weiß nicht. Immer die Ladezeiten hier. Bisher läuft es ja ganz gut. So. Oder auch mal Zeit. Erstmal scannen.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Glaub's nicht, nee. Eigentlich müsste man an Gotham City
Yeah, whatever.
bei allen Leuten ein komisches Gefühl haben.
Tell me
Also
all
bei
about
Batman.
it down at the precinct.
Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
That's because he hadn't met me.
That's for damn sure. You don't know how glad I am you're here, working with the police. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. What we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I haven't had the pleasure of an introduction, Miss...
A pleasure, huh? Most people don't usually call it that.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that
Nicht so viel verraten, Dario.
No one
Kennst du das Spiel? Kennst du das schon, die Staffel 2? Oder gibt sie dir nur so den Eindruck, dass sie ein Mischstück ist? Nie von ihnen gehört, gut, dass sie hier sind, bla 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 bla.
I've never heard of this agency.
I'll take that as a compliment. We like to keep a low profile.
That means she operates from the shadows.
As do you. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas
Ich würde auch Batman gerne einsperren bei mir im Zimmer und fesseln an mein Bett.
Everyone thought he was dead.
Ach so. Ach so.
Riddler's back. And if these theatrics
Aber das ist nicht die gleiche Story. Also die Waller ist schon bekannt, aber nicht mit der gleichen Story, oder? Naja.
You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team.
Naja.
I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot.
I work with Gordon. No one else.
I appreciate loyalty, but that there...
Genau, Gordon
That's the issue. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise.
Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you? Or are those stars purely for show?
Back off, Waller. Don't blame the police, blame Riddler. Or hadn't you noticed he was the one cutting off fingers?
Oh, I noticed, all right. Just like I noticed you let him get away. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Mori while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought she was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
Oh Gott, ich weiß ja nicht.
them talking about some kind of deal.
Vertraue ich mich der an? Nee, weiß nicht.
No. But
Die
it is
arbeitet
safe
ja
to
mit
say
der
they
Waller
didn't come to
zusammen.
terms.
Thanks. That's a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy.
You can't go 2 city blocks in Gotham without tripping over criminal scum.
Most people just get up and run away.
I'm not most people.
Das stimmt.
I think I know you a little better now.
Dein Vermerk in ihrer Akte hinterlassen. Oh Gott.
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
Ach, ich hau einfach ab. Bla 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 bla. Das Enigma. Jetzt geht's hier erstmal richtig los. Ich werde heute 2 Episoden streamen halt, also hier das erste. Dann wird erstmal, wenn die zu Ende ist, eine Pause eingelegt. Für 10 oder eine Viertelstunde. Und dann werde ich die 2. Episode zocken und dann morgen die restlichen 3. Dann geht das schon ab 18 Uhr los. Ja, nein, den Eindruck macht sie mir auch, dass sie nicht mehr ganz dicht ist, ja.
An eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al.
Kommt immer drauf an, wie ich mit denen kommuniziere und so und mit denen zusammenarbeite und so, ne. Metal will ich hören. Sie kein Metal. Nämlich atmosphärisch.
Something with a beat.
Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Come on, let them hear.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle.
Ich glaube, ich gehe einfach mal mitteln.
It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Gut. Oh, hier sind meine Trophäen vom Pinguin. Hier die Maske. Two-Face und von Catwoman die Sonnenbrille oder Taucherbrille oder so.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
Oh, er zittert.
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and All the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Alfred, it's clearly a problem. You should get it looked at.
Well, as you say, Bruce, it'll pass. Working always helps.
Was heißt jetzt X? Es war noch keine Entscheidung da. Das ist ja immer alles, was eine Zeitspanne ist, muss ich selber entscheiden. Aber wenn jetzt hier was Lockeres ist, ohne Zeitspanne, dann könnt ihr gerne mitentscheiden. Ansehen, Riddler, Vorgeschichte. Okay.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes. To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
His victims are the ones who need help.
I'll concede you have a point.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
Codex, Zugriff. Achso, das sind hier alle Leute, alles die Darsteller, die ich schon gesehen habe und schon kenne. Ja, das müssen wir jetzt nicht unbedingt durchlesen. Das ist seine Mutter, sein Vater, die Olle, wie hieß sie noch? Waller. Das ist der Typ von der hier oben. Schöne Beschreibung. Alfred. Hier den Lucius Fox, den kennen wir ja auch noch von Staffel 1. Das ist hier die Polizistin mit der Hackfresse. Und das ist hier unser Kumpel James Gordon. Ach ja, und das ist der Riddler. Und das ist der dicke Chinese, den wir gerettet haben. Der bloß 2 Finger weniger hat. So, und hier haben wir die Agency.
The Agency.
Ja.
The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
The Riddler's a flashy, homicidal maniac with a thing for puzzles, and Waller and her agency might be just as dangerous.
Again, Waller may be running a more ethical operation these days.
Gotham Beach. Ja, das ist, ich weiß nicht, also ich will das jetzt irgendwie ja nicht alle durchlesen. Aktie und CEO und deren Verfahren erneut verschoben. Also hier Harvey und Rechtsanwalt und ein Jahr Knast und die Gazette ermittelt, was ist die Agency, das sind korrupte Leute so und Amtsträger nennen Gobbelepot vorbildlichen Gefangenen, ja wunderbar, so, alles klar. Das war Speed lesen. So, nun bin ich fertig. Jetzt schließlich Batman.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzles soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Öffnen.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Ist ihr die Antwort?
No.
Auf das Rätsel. Ist es eine blinde Gerechtigkeit? Ist es ein Nadelöhr? Auge eines Hurrikans oder ein einäugiger Bube? Naja, also ich könnte mir schon denken, was das ist. Also ist auf jeden Fall kein einäugiger Bube. Das ist schon mal klar. Was ist die richtige Antwort, Leute? Schreibt's mir jetzt ab jetzt hier im Kommentar. Ich bin gespannt, ob ihr genauso denkt wie ich. Also, was war die Frage nochmal? Irgendwie, ich kann nicht sehen und so. Und wer bin ich? Also ein einäugiger Bube. Nee. Blinde Gerechtigkeit. Auge eines Hurrikans. Na? 10 bis 5. Wenn noch keine Antwort ist, dann löse ich das alleine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ich sage blinde Gerechtigkeit. Okay. Und was sagt der gute Dario? Dreieck. Nee. Ich glaube das nicht. Also ich glaube eher ein Nadelöhr. Jetzt ist natürlich schwierig. Ihr sagt Dreieck. Eigentlich müsste ich ja für euch jetzt klicken. Aber ich habe nun mal die Macht. Oh Mann, scheiße. Ich weiß, dass Nadelöhr richtig ist. Ach man, ich mach Nadelöhr. Seid mir nicht böse, aber...
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
Wartet jetzt überhaupt? Finde etwas, womit die Scheibe nutzen werden kann. Seid mir nicht böse. Ich habe gedacht, also ihr könnt ja gerne mitmachen. Die Entscheidung obliegt ja bei mir. Alfred quatschen. Was wollte ich denn jetzt? Und ich war mir ziemlich sicher, weil blinde Gerechtigkeit... CD abspielen.
Needle.
Ja.
A record needle.
Naja, böse ist gut.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance
Siehst du, aber
of
ich hab
stopping
richtig.
a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter, working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany. I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Also die Frage...
Good hunting, Bruce.
Die Frage war ja, irgendwann mit einem Auge. Ich habe ein Auge, aber ich kann damit nicht sehen oder so. Wenn einer von euch noch die Frage weiß, schreibt sie mir mal auf. Dann kann ich das vielleicht erklären, warum ich mich für das Nadelöhr entschieden habe. Aber für mich hat blinde Gerechtigkeit, also Gerechtigkeit hat ja kein Auge. Also, aber Nadelöhr irgendwo schon. Aber es kann ja nicht sehen.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you.
Ein blinder, einäugiger Junge war für mich irgendwie absurd. Und das andere, ich hatte vergessen, was das war. War auch absurd.
Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the GCPD's. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case?
$500 million.
Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this? This is just something for Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
Ja, absolut. Ich will auch mal bei denen arbeiten als Sekretärin oder sowas. Als Putze. Ich würde sein Büro mal sauber lecken.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop...
Das war die Schuhe bei meinem Tisch.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast. Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything. So I made you some tech the government would be jealous of.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Geil aus. Knallhart. Müde.
Like, someone who needs another 4 hours of sleep?
That's because you work too hard.
Oh, that's rich. Coming from a man who pretty much lives in his lab.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird.
Seriously, what is this thing?
I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Oh, well, your clearance level isn't high enough to tell you that, Tiffany.
It's not high enough now. Give me a few weeks and I'll know all your secrets.
He's being serious. This is above your pay grade.
Come on, guys. Clearance?
You two don't have the slightest idea what this thing is, do you? You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Okay.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it.
I can help you get to the bottom of this.
Figure out what it does.
Be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health?
I'll let him tell you himself, but, he hasn't been doing so great since the kidnapping last year.
Oh, no.
Yeah, every now and then his, hands start shaking. I'd like him to see a therapist, but... You know Alfred.
Well, maybe I can convince him.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
Ah, war das denn richtig, die Entscheidung? Also ich meine, das ist ja die Tochter von dem
Time to crack this puzzle.
Typen hier.
I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help. If we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her. She's family after all.
Well, if she's anything like you...
She's better than me.
Okay. Then... let's give her a shot.
Great. I'll start thinking about how we can broach the subject with her. In the meantime, Riddler's puzzle will be a fine start.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Tachchen.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here?
I'll be down in a few.
No worries. I'll, start without you.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Is this gonna take long? It's not really a good time.
I'm afraid this meeting isn't optional.
You'll just have to put up with us for a few minutes. This office, it really represents you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Is this you?
Meine Mutter, mein Vater.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what, exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
How's it going down there?
I left that file on your desk. Think you could bring it down?
Na klar.
I'll be down in just a second. Sorry about that. What were you saying?
I was saying you're a bit of a mystery.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Well, I'm sorry. I think you were in the wrong place. You see, I don't really consort with criminals. Or international terrorists, for that matter.
Yeah.
Really? Because our sources say otherwise.
Sag mal, wie sie
A
das
lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane, they seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They're not attracted to me any more than the average citizen. We live in one of the most dangerous cities in the world, right? Stands to reason I'd run into a few psychos.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
You've got to be kidding me. He's no friend of mine. That's why you came here to ask me about that guy?
According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Several people were hurt.
Ich sag ja nicht.
Better not to deny it. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Ich sag ja nicht. So ist das Ding, was sie wollen.
It's clear you're important to him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
Ich sag wieder nicht. Du nervst. Hier raus. Ich muss jetzt nach oben.
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us.
Das zweite mehr.
Maybe you're a criminal, like your father.
Oh,
maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
Ich rufe meinen Anwalt. Ich verschwinde.
Get the hell out of my... That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Lass sie aber nicht rin. Oh.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking... What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
You just hold tight, Lucius. I'm coming down to help.
It's too late for that. Tell Tiffany that I love her.
Ja, vor allen Dingen, weil sie mit der...
Sorry I wasn't around more.
Mit der Brawler...
Really made
Bin ich ein bisschen vorsichtig.
Batman?
Lucius!
Jetzt ist die Frage. Ist er dead?
1 killed and 14 injured after a
Er ist dead.
tragic explosion.
The
rocks
GCPD
Wayne
is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
Oh Mann. So, ich werde dich vermissen, alter Freund.
You were always there for me, Lucius. From the very beginning. I'm gonna miss you.
He was a good man. To lose him like this, it's hard to bear. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing, but this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Don't worry, Al. I will find him and bring him to justice. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
I'm glad to see your sense of duty still reigns supreme. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Er ist jetzt an einem besseren Ort, gibt was für ihn tun kann. Ich weiß, wie du dich fühlst. Ja.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about. So much wisdom in that goofy head of his.
Ich sag nicht.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me.
Ich werde sie sagen, aber nicht
For my
hier.
own sanity.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
What, Bruce?
What are you mixed up in?
Oh, stress mal jetzt nicht.
Fine. Just tell me one thing.
That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that?
Ücke.
I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing.
Ich dachte,
I need to know.
Was soll ich jetzt machen? Lügen? Ich lüg mal, weil eigentlich lüge ich nie, aber die ist ja schon aufgebracht.
How can you even ask me that? You have to believe me. I would never put Lucius in harm's way.
Ja, eigentlich ist das ja keine Lüge.
Oh God.
Er wusste ja nicht, dass jetzt hier explodiert und so.
I'm so angry. Just don't know who to blame. I miss him so much.
Deine Beziehung zu Tiffany hat sich verändert.
The service is starting. You should go be with your family.
Okay. Thank you, Bruce.
Vermute mal, hätte ich die Wahrheit gesagt, er hätte ja noch mich ein bisschen hier angeflaumt hier. Kein Bock. Wir machen jetzt alle mal eine Schweigeminute.
So sorry, really.
Oh. Psst, sagt man nicht.
At least you went out with a bang, right? For that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father.
Well, no, but judging by all the lovely people here, he must have been quite a man. Either that or left a lot.
John, can I talk to you a sec?
Bruce! I was hoping I'd bump into you.
Why don't we catch up over here?
Yeah, I love that. We have so much to catch up on. Enjoy the rest of your day. Look, I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans, your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
Muss ich das nehmen? Was halt.
I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see? People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham.
Ja, Dario. Das ist er aber noch nicht in voller Entfaltung. Das ist noch John Doe. Warte mal, ich muss mal. Du gehörst dorthin. Ich habe jetzt ja nicht gesagt. Sorry, ich musste jetzt hier meinen Zuschauer hier. Also der kam, naja, Staffel 1, ne? Hast du dir anscheinend gar nicht angeguckt. Da habe ich den kennengelernt in der Klapse.
Would you just sit down?
Und jetzt geht es darum, ja, eine gute Bindung oder eine nicht so gute Bindung mit ihm herzustellen.
A husband. A leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. You know, you might have been a little reluctant at the time, but if it wasn't for me, you'd still be in Arkham. Sleeping off your meds in the rec room with Zaz. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
Ich erzähle schon jemand. Bist du verrückt?
You're crazy if you think any of that matters now.
Crazy's not a very nice word, Bruce. It's derogatory, and Dr. Leland says that people use it as a weapon.
You may be asking yourself, who will come?
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. You will meet them for me, won't you? Please, I've got a lot riding on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
Gosh, John, I don't know. My schedule's just so packed these days.
Please don't blow me off. Not after what we went through together.
Maybe try my secretary.
Disappointing. You know, I spoke so highly of you. I told them you'd fit right in. Just makes me want, I don't know, lash out. Shh. Shh. Shh.
We're here to mourn. Please, useless me
again. You'll be mourning the loss of your teeth.
How dare you?
Just tell him you're sorry and let it go. He's very sorry. And we both are.
I am. I'm sorry. You should be allowed to enjoy the funeral in peace. Sorry, Bruce. That outburst, it's antisocial, I know. Dr. Leland says I have a hard time handling rejection. I think it's the stress. You see, I've got this enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone. I shouldn't be surprised. Not your usual crowd, though. Or so I thought.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
You mean his hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
Sag mir, wo er ist, ich mache, was du willst. Du kannst mir vertrauen. Ich mache, was du willst.
Tell me where he is. I am not messing around, John.
Oh, Bruce. I missed your fire. I really did. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
Listen to me carefully, John. Make sure this happens, or you'll be sorry.
No need for a tantrum, Bruce. I'm on your side. Just remember, when the time comes, I want you to meet my friends. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. Sorry. So nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this. This trust between us.
Oh Gott, vertraue ich Ihnen oder Peilsender? Riskier mal.
Me too, John.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum.
Ich glaube nämlich, ich hab's ein bisschen bei ihm
I don't
verkackt.
think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End.
Wäre jetzt immer lieb und höflich und wunderbar zu ihm und so. Dann hätte ich ihm vertraut, aber jetzt bei dem Gespräch habe ich ihn, glaube ich, auch ein bisschen verletzt, sag ich mal. Dass ich so komisch zu ihm war. Aber ich weiß auch nicht, wie ich gegenüber Joker irgendwie sein soll. Also, er ist ja schon cool halt und bescheuert und so, aber er ist ja auch nicht gerade. Er ist ja auch, ja, böse eigentlich.
Enjoying the view.
Ne? Nicht mehr ins Tatterkopf.
There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up, and what happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne has a talent for finding himself in the crosshairs.
You can say that again. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least.
43. Straße. Was haben wir hier noch? 46. Ach, das ist hier nicht. Und 44.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased, anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me. And I don't think she's good for Gotham.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you were the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that. Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
I don't want Waller involved. You and I can handle Riddler, just like it's always been.
Glad to see we're on the same page. We gotta watch out for her. She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll grab a car and meet you at Riddler's hideout. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Wahrscheinlich wird sie dir die Lüge... Was? Sie dir die Lüge-Sätze vorwerfen, wenn sie die Wahrheit über dir und Batman... Na, noch hat sie mich ja nicht gefragt. Also, noch konnte ich ja nicht sagen, dass ich Batman bin oder so. Ich wollte sie jetzt sozusagen mit der Lüge erstmal etwas besänftigen, sonst wäre sie noch mehr aufgestachelt. Das ist sowieso eine heikle Situation. Oh, Mund.
No one's
home.
I kept Waller and her agency people out of the loop on this. It's just the two of us.
We can handle this without her.
Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
Ein. Also, Bett, Schuhe, Regal, Truhen, Bücher, Zeitungsausschnitte.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vain, isn't he?
Scheint richtig stolz auf sich zu sein. Affenfigur.
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Haha. Kennen wir ja die Affen, ne?
Damn it! It's stuck!
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We go in.
After you.
So ein bisschen schneller. Oh nee.
Good honest crack house any day.
Ich kann mir jetzt vorstellen, dass jetzt irgendein Rätsel wieder was mit Verbinden und so kommt. Oh.
Oh God.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
One of his pupils is fully dilated, the other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
Ich sage ja, Batman ist alles. Batman ist Karatekicker, Batman ist ein Held, Batman ist ein Arzt, Batman ist ein Computeranalytiker, Batman ist ein Menschenkenner, Batman ist ein Psychologe. Was für ein Traummann.
There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst.
Ein Leicheninspizierer ist er.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt.
So, noch was? Hier ist nichts hier an seine Weichteile.
One shoe is missing.
The sole of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Hier ist Handy noch.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
So. Hab ich alles? Achso, ist noch was?
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
Mhm,
We
können wir ja
saw this
irgendwo her.
before. The victim in the casino.
Ja.
That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
Es geht jetzt wirklich. Inspiziere die Beweise am Tatort. Mann. Gegenstände, die mit markiert sind, können mit zugehörigen Gegenständen verknüpft werden. Gut. Gucken wir uns erstmal die Todeskammer an.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
Na, ich muss das Ding nach links drehen.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
Ah, deswegen hat er verbrannte Füße. Wo ist denn der? Also ich würde gern... Achso, die Finger kann ich nur... Nicht die Füße? Oder der Schuh? War hier nicht irgendwo ein Schuh? Hier. Ah, das muss ich erstmal ohne untersuchen.
One shoe, melted.
Ja.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Mhm. Der ist ja auch ziemlich verkohlt und so. Da kann ich das ja eigentlich mit der Kammer hier verbinden. Hier.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
Ja, gut, das hätten wir schon mal. Ist hier noch was? Ansehen. Das sind ja die Affen.
That's an agency-issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Oh, eine Kamera. GCB.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation?
Screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
Ach, hier sind ja noch... Hier ist ja noch... Bildschirme.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
The naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
Aufeinander gestapelte Safes.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
Also nicht sehen, nicht hören.
Senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Und nicht reden. Oh, hier ist was. Geöffneter Safe.
There are bleeds inside.
A lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Ja, den habe ich. So, ist hier noch was? Hier ist noch was unter so. Elektronisches Schloss.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
Dann hätte ich schon mal eine Idee mit dem offenen Safe. Der hat ja, das Opfer hat ja fehlende Finger. Werde ich damit
The
verbinden?
agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers. Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
Mobilgerät ansehen oder naja, machen wir erstmal Mobilgerät.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
Jetzt müssen wir die auch noch warnen. Kollegen-E-Mail lesen, Waffenhändler-E-Mail lesen.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky to kill each other.
Und dann noch von dem Waffenhändler die E-Mails.
Maury, he sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about
Maury ist der Dicke da am Anfang, der Chinese mit den...
You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a
der
while.
Chinese.
She must have known.
Und jetzt wissen wir auch, warum der Riddler polarisierte Bildschirme. Wo soll das hin? Ah, hier, oder was? Unfertige Kammer.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Kann ich das Handy verwenden? Nö. Dann... Fertige Kammer.
Prototype of the trap he used on Maury. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Gut, dann das Guckloch. Mit polarisierten Bildschirmen.
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though. You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle.
Supi, halt
Now,
gleich die
we
Mauer.
need to know what order they happened in.
Stuhl, Agent Fernandez war hier gefesselt, als Riddler ihn verspottete. Jo.
Thinking about this all wrong.
Was soll ich denn jetzt da machen? Oh, muss ich jetzt noch mehr machen? Stuhl? Warte mal, Stuhl. Dann ist er... Hier vielleicht? Mit dem Safe? No.
No connection here.
Ja, ist ja gut. Hier, das hatte ich ja gerade. Todeskammer?
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
Gut, dann ist er von der Mörderbox. Hier, wegen hier ist ja heiß unten, Schuh und so.
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial.
Und jetzt noch geschmolzener Schuh. Ist er hier zu der Box oder zu dem Safe gerannt und ja.
From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he could
get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Jim.
Wow, when you put it like that, let's win this game.
Mach ihn immer verlegen.
Heat's rising, Batman.
Almost make out a message.
Ja doch. Muss ich jetzt wieder zurück? Ich weiß nicht, was ich machen soll. Na gut. Ja doch. Bin ich jetzt tot?
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. It's still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Irgendwann mit Ohren muss ich öffnen. So? Ich muss sagen, da ist ja nicht weiterlaufen. Oh, jetzt geht's wieder an. Ja.
Just in case.
Damn. Oh, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
Was haben wir denn da? Eine Rakete.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up before going dark forever.
I'm closing in on you, Riddler. We escaped your twisted puzzle. It's only a matter of time before I find you.
Time is one thing you don't have. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
We'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
They're no friends of mine.
No, they're not. They'll smile to your face to get what they want. The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard-ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything. Even the things you'd rather not.
If you're trying to manipulate me, it's not working.
I'm not trying to get in your head. I just wanted to see where the man who doesn't compromise actually draws his lines. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
Don't you dare put your crimes on me.
Come on, puzzle to you, didn't I? It's not my fault you couldn't solve it. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
Ja, eigentlich hat er ja das Rätsel irgendwo schon
I'll wait
gelöst.
for Waller and pass on what we found.
Der Lucius. Aber...
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
Whatever you do, this has to stay between us.
Oh, does it? Because I, what, just happened to stumble into it? I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. If you really think it's important this stays between us, then I won't say a word. Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
Leute, seid ihr noch alle wach? Wollt ihr denn noch... Ich meine, die erste Episode geht auch schon fast 2 Stunden. Wollt ihr denn noch die zweite Episode heute sehen oder eher nicht? könntet ihr noch eine zweite Episode vertragen, zumindest. Oder seid ihr schon alle
I
müde?
heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
He looked me straight in the eye, Alfred. He's been our friend a long time. He deserves to know.
I understand that, Bruce, but he's still too close for comfort. I'm sorry, but he is. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God! You did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave Scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
I still have you. And we still have each other.
I won't always be here, Bruce. I'm sorry. Losing Lucius in such gruesome fashion, it puts me in rather a morbid mood. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Kommunikationsnetz benutzen. So, muss ich ja noch was machen hier. Verbinden mit. Was zeigt der Verbinden hier? Ist ja nicht. Oh. Nee, doch. Oh, ich bin also. Hä? Ist ja nicht. Warte mal. Bin ich so blind oder was? Hier ist was mit verbinden. Jetzt mit seinem Auge oder was? Verbindung löschen. Ey, sag mal, verarschen? Ey, Leute, habt ihr einen Plan? Ist ja nicht. Ach so, hier. Ich dachte, das wäre jetzt nur so zur Hilfe da. Oh Gott.
He's hacked their cell
War das
phones.
peinlich.
He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
Verbinden mit. Das hier geht nicht. Das hier, nee, geht auch nicht. Das hier.
And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
Of course you can. Let's get this over with.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
All right. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal.
Oh, nicht mehr ein Rätsel.
Match up the points found in both sound files.
Ich glaube, ich werde auch langsam müde. Kann mich ja nicht mehr konzentrieren. Verbinden?
Batman? Dwayne?
No.
Nee, ich muss mir das doch anhören.
Have to be the same.
Ja, ich weiß. Aber warum kann ich mir das nicht gleich anhören? Erstmal.
No
ja,
match.
Ja, ach nee.
The sounds have to match for this to
Ja, ich weiß. Ich muss da erstmal hier anhören, was hier los ist.
Riddler.
Nein.
Bruce.
So. Ah, hier war da irgendwas mit Bruce vorhin. Wo war das?
Tiffany.
Hier? Nee. Weg.
Dwayne.
Ach so, das war das. Wayne Bruce.
Bruce.
Ah, da haben wir das mit das.
Bruce.
The waveforms match.
Gut, gut, jetzt noch andere hier.
Riddler.
Nee. Riddler. Haben wir das hier schon?
Enterprises.
Oh nee.
Tower. Tiffany. Batman? Dwayne? Tiffany.
Ah. Wo war die jetzt mal Tiffany? Hier war.
Tiffany.
Ja.
Tiffany.
Ja, ja, wir haben es. Verbinden. Ja, verbinden. Das hier. Mit
Tiffany.
That's a match. There. I've piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating the launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second-in-command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually it sounds like he's keeping his word. Mori, huh?
Wer soll Mori wissen, wo sich befindet? Mori hat Waffen an Riddler verkauft. Er kennt seine Adresse. Er befindet sich jetzt auf
John
Riddlers
thinks that
Abschluss.
Mori can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Lesen.
Mori's a businessman. He could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach, peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand,
ich glaube, jetzt kommt gleich eine Entscheidung.
Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Nabel, took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
Also ganz ehrlich, also ihr könnt natürlich auch mitentscheiden, gehen wir zu Mori als Bruce oder gehen wir zu Ellie als Batman? Einerseits ist natürlich das Blöde, wenn wir zu Mori gehen, dann ist die olle, wie heißt die, Waller nicht dafür, ja, dafür begeistert, sag ich mal, vielleicht wird nicht gut. Aber andererseits mit Batman ist ja unser Gordon, also unser Polizist hier, enttäuscht. Also ich würde ihn nicht enttäuschen, dann gehe ich lieber zu Mori als Bruce. Was sagt ihr denn? Also ich möchte mich nicht gerne mit Gordon anlegen. Ist ja mein Partner, dann wäre ich lieber für Mori. Ja. Ich will lieber die olle Waller ärgern. Und so. Was sagt denn unser Rebellchen hier? Ich sage als Buch? Was für ein Buch? Als Batman meinst du, oder wie? Als Bruce? Ach so, ja. Ja, ist gut. Ja, als Buch, ja. Als Buchgebuch, ja. Gut, ja.
I'll
Ja.
meet with Mori.
Ja.
I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
So. Müsste eigentlich gar nicht mehr so lange dauern. Ja, ist ja kein Problem. Du hast es ja nochmal geschrieben. Und ich habe ja das Rätsel dann gelöst.
Waller's people are here, watching Mori. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it.
Ansehen. Ansehen. Kann ich Kinder irgendwas anderes ansehen? Ansehen. Na, alles Agenten hier. Sind die Olle am Anfang? Ich geh mal da. Achso, geht ja nicht. Achso, ja, gut, weiter ansehen.
Gotta be careful here.
Ja. Ja, geht nicht hier. Nur noch sie hier.
All this attention must be annoying to a man like Mori.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow.
Do whatever it takes to find him, Bruce. I never want to see another video like the one with Lucius.
No time to waste.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Mori. I've come to talk.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends.
We have a mutual enemy, Mori. He can't go unchecked.
Men like you and I have many enemies, Mr. Wayne. I am sure we share more than one.
You know the one I mean.
The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Information. About the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
Sie sind aufeinander total, wir stehen auf der gleichen Seite. Ihre Waffen haben meinen Freund getötet.
You're on his list, Maury. He's gonna hit you with the same weapons you sold him. You and a lot of other people.
I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had known it sooner.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
I see that you do. He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father, back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
Maury, listen to me very carefully. I am more ruthless than my father ever was.
The pup has a savage bark, and from the looks of it, the teeth to match. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
A favor?
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. She controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that. Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison. Somewhere deeply unpleasant. It's simple.
Ja, ich muss erst mal überlegen.
A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne. Our agency friends will be back any second. Let's handle this quickly and without disturbance. Everyone gets what they want.
Done. Send me a postcard from the beach.
Thank you, Mr. Wayne. I owe you a great debt. If this ever comes to light, I'll keep your name out of it for as long as I can.
Thank you.
Be careful, Mr. Wayne. That lunatic is not to be trifled with. Now, I suggest you make yourself scarce before our agency friends return.
Hätte ich das gewaltsam genommen?
I've sent you Maury's information. Find me Riddler's location.
Dann wäre ich bestimmt aufgefallen.
The Lady of Dublin.
Which is?
A cargo ship in Gotham Bay.
Good. Send me the location. And let Gordon know. Tell him Batman's on the way.
Oh, schon 2 Stunden, ey. Oh. Ich glaube, die zweite Episode geht heute ja nicht mehr. Ich bin irgendwie auch ein bisschen halb da und halb weg.
Armed men on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this. What do you think's gonna happen?
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
You'll see what's gonna happen. My friends will all be here soon. Then you'll see what this is all in aid of.
We found him.
You agency imbeciles really...
Maury's information turned out to be accurate. No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
Calculations. All your idiot colleagues, too.
Das ist eine Todeskammer.
Hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
Competence. The agency has a history of terrible decisions.
A good spot for cover.
The agency has been on my heels far too long. You're relentless. I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan. What are you talking about? You'll see what I mean.
Wait for it.
They might be angry I brought you here.
Don't want him raising an alarm.
Understand why?
I'll
They'll
move when he's
recognize
looking.
my brilliance. After all, I am uniquely qualified to see the big picture. It's often a struggle.
Ja, luft da mal.
Making people see that. You think? I'm sure you can understand.
Hä?
I get it. Sometimes my methods can appear a little
Ach so. Ich muss dahin. Oh.
Careful.
I know.
Hä? Sag ja, ich bin jetzt gerade nicht irgendwie.
You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me. It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling. My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online.
Ready, Bruce.
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over. Oversized vermin!
Batman! Batman!
Agent Avesta.
The floor, it's heating up!
Batman ist da, Batman ist da. Ja. Kümmert sich um alle.
Thanks, Batman. Are you all right? Oh, God. Not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks. Maury was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually. All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Maury. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
You're wrong, Riddler. It makes me a hero. It's what makes me different from you.
It's why I'm out here, and you're in there. About to meet your maker. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
Oh, schon wieder ein Rätsel.
You get them right? This happens! I designed this for you, Batman. The hero who doesn't have to compromise. Will die knowing he couldn't save everyone. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all!
Ask your questions, Riddler. Let's get this over with.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd cooperate. But I don't think the agent next to you shares your enthusiasm.
Oh, mein Fernseher geht aus. Wo ist meine
You
Fernbedienung?
can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman. Which one of your dead friends am I? Need a hint? Starts with the letters L and F.
Lucius.
What was that?
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Number 2. Also, completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that!
Please, don't let him die. Say it!
I need an answer. Or click, click, click!
Avesta. The answer is Agent Avesta.
You got it, Batman! Ha. Here's your prize.
Oh my god. Iman! What have you done?
Enough, Riddler. You've made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
Kann ich jetzt was machen? Ja. Verbinden, was denn? Ah.
I'll fire one of the missiles. Use the Batcam to make it target the cage.
Ah.
And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
I am.
What are you doing?
No! Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you?
Er ist ein Genie.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
Bäh.
This can't be happening!
Kick in the face.
Iman.
Batman. Thank God.
You think Batman and think God.
I didn't think we were going to make it.
Scratchy.
I thought...
dass es ihm gut geht. Ach, ich mache ihm mal ein Kompliment.
You put yourself on the line for your friends. You saved them. Agent, are you okay?
My ears! I can't hear.
Oh. Das wird gut. Sie umarmt.
Riddler will pay for this.
Na, sie kann mich ja nicht hören.
Head off his shoulders.
Ich hätte sie lieber umarmen müssen, wa? Ah ja, keine Ahnung.
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Well, congratulations, Batman. You managed, even in my twisted game, to keep everyone alive. But at what cost? Agent Hephaestus suffered, so no one had to die. That can't sit well with you. Can it?
Ich weiß nicht, aber es könnte...
Must be an uncomfortable feeling.
Iman knew the risks. She would have endured anything to bring you down.
Sounds like you have good things to say about her.
Ja, sie kann mich ja nicht hören.
She could still hear you. I made you hurt an innocent woman to get to me. Oh, my comrades would have been impressed.
show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me. They didn't come.
I look forward to meeting these friends of yours. They're next on my list.
Good. They deserve it. Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here. They broke the pact.
The pact?
War der John Doe? Alias der Joker? Oder wer war das? Rätsel über Rätsel. Der Riddler ist zwar tot, aber trotzdem herrschen noch Rätsel.
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics. But Riddler, is he? Oh, God damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble. A lot of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
You don't have to worry, Jim. I'll take the heat for this.
I appreciate the thought, but that ain't gonna cut it. Oh, Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane. I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess. Agent Avesta is dead. Riddler is dead. And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Mori got out of Gotham all by himself. Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What?
Gordon, you're being relieved of your stars. Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
You can't demote me.
I just did.
I'm loyal to Gordon, Waller. Don't expect me to start taking your calls.
I'm not asking for your cooperation, Batman. I'm ordering it. When you understand what we're facing, you'll come around. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
We're still in this together, Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now. Let me know if you have anything to share.
Do your own dirty work, Waller. You'll get nothing from me.
That's a real shame. No one's better suited for this job than you. Evidence in his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group.
Okay. Also, Herr Rebell,
Dr. Harleen Quinzel, former psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-up. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line. And knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Woher wisst ihr alle, wer ich bin? Oder wer er ist, zumindest. Tibi, pass auf. Ich bin müde. Ich habe jetzt 2 Stunden 21 am Stück mich hier konzentriert und habe mein Bestes gegeben. Das schlaucht. Ich bin voll am Schwitzen und mir ist total warm. Und ich habe dir ein Angebot zu machen. Morgen Mittag werde ich die 2. Episode anfangen. Und dann ab 18 Uhr, wie geplant, dann die 3., 4., vielleicht auch 5., je nachdem, weiß ich nicht, machen. Das kann ja noch alles geplant werden. Aber dass ich heute doch die 2. Episode nicht mache, weil ich irgendwie bin und so und dass ich die dann morgen Mittag mache. So. Ab 12 Uhr, halb 1, so in dem Dreh. Die 2. Episode. Und ab 18 Uhr dann regulär, wie es hier bei YouTube dann vermittelt wird hier. Ja? Also ich kann hier noch das hier vorlesen, wie ich mich entschieden habe und so. Du und 77,7% der Spieler wurden Zeugen, wie Gordon unerschütterlich wurde. Du und 55,6% der Spieler ließen Iman traumatisiert zurück. Sie ist traumatisiert von der Qual, die sie in den Händen des Rittlers auszustehen hatte. Naja, sie wollte das ja so, um ihre Kameraden zu retten. Ich meine, hätte ich auch gemacht irgendwo, ja. Hätte ich die gut gekannt. Aber ich hab's ja wegen ihr getan. Ne? Dann wäre sie hinterher böse und ach, weiß ich. Du und 68,7 der Spieler wurden Zeugen, wie Alfred rachsüchtig wurde. Er bewundert, dass du getan hast, was getan werden muss, um das Laufwerk zurück. Dass du ihm das Video von Alfred jetzt rachsüchtig... Ach so, ja. Er will natürlich auch Rache an den Riddler und so. Du und 41,4 John dabei hoffnungsvoll zu werden. Gut, ich dachte, ich hab's mir mit denen irgendwo versaut. Du und 61,9 der Spieler haben mit Waller auf eine Art zusammengearbeitet, die angespannt war. Oh. Du und 22,1 der sorgten dafür, dass Tiffany sich getröstet fühlte. Oh, wow, nicht viel, wa? Ich sag ja, die Wahrheit, die sagt, weiß ich nicht. Manchmal, Wahrheit ist zwar immer gut, ja, aber man muss immer gucken, auch in welcher Situation man sich befindet und wie der Gegenüber ist. Entweder bringt man den mit der Wahrheit doch höher hier in Rage oder so. Ja, ich hätte sie auch draußen sagen können, aber es bringt ja alles nichts. Ich wollte ja die Ruhe nicht stören. So. Was hast du Gordon über deine Verbindung zu Lucius erzählt? Ihnen erzählt. Achso, 82% stand das, was ihr verbindet war. Bist du zu Mori oder Eli gegangen? 74,3% sind zu Mori gegangen. Ja, weil die sich das mit Gordon nicht versauen wollte, Mann. Wie hast du das Laufwerk von Mori erhalten? Ging auf einen Deal mit Mori ein, um das Laufwerk zu erhalten. Manche haben da Terror gemacht, okay? Hast du Iman gerettet oder die Agenten? Du und 71 der Spieler opferten Iman, um die anderen Agenten zu retten. Naja, opfern, sie lebt ja noch, ja, sie ist taub, aber hebt der Hörgeräte. So. So. Fertig? Ist okay, ich bin auch müde, muss ja morgen auch arbeiten. Na. Scheiße, da bin ich noch arbeiten. 18 Uhr bin ich zu Hause. Was? Samstag arbeiten? Ah, fuck. Na, du kannst es dir nachträglich anschauen, aber ist ja auch blöd, weil nur 18 Uhr, dann beginnt ja mein Stream. Oh. Na, pass auf. Dann mache ich das doch. 18 Uhr mache ich Episode 2, wie es da so schön steht. Und 3. Und am Sonntag 4 und 5. Aber dann musst du Sonntag auch arbeiten? Weil dann würde ich das mittags machen. 4 und 5. Ich glaube, ist okay. Ja. Okay, dann wünsche ich euch alle eine gute Nacht. Ich gehe jetzt schlafen und ihr auch und dann sehen wir uns morgen oder hören wir uns morgen. Sehen tut ihr nur Batman. Ich tut er nur hören. Ja, okay. Gute Nacht. Ich gehe jetzt hier raus. Bis dann. Es wird noch Mikro. Ja, gut. Bis morgen 18 Uhr.